This video has been sponsored in part by Kinks Home Security, because if it's not Kinks, it stinks. Hi everyone, I'm Matt Rodwell. I'm the co-founder at Meerkat Game and also the development lead here on Klepto. For those of you unfamiliar with the project, Klepto is a home burglary simulator we've been working on. If you want to find out more about the project, we've got plenty of links in the description below, so be sure to check it out. This video is the first in our development series. We plan on doing a lot of these to show you kind of inside look at the game and a lot of the things we've been working on. One of the things I've been working on quite a bit lately has been the home alarm systems. Figured this would be a great first video to do, show you where we're at. We still got a long way to go, but we've been having a lot of fun working on it, and we really want to start showing it off. So here we are in our test house. We've already got this house rigged up with the alarm system. That includes the control panel here. We also have a delayed trigger on the door and also an instant trigger over there on the front window. I don't think we have any motion detectors in this house, but I can show you those when we set up the alarm in the other one. This alarm panel, we got a new artist to the team about a week ago, Dimitri. He put this together for us. Did a phenomenal job with it. I'll go ahead and open it up here. And then Nate went through and updated the LCD and also the LED lights over here. So we got those all tied into the state of the panel. So as we see when it's armed, when it goes off, you'll see some dynamic changes on here. So the alarms in our game, just like real life, are equipped with different types of monitoring options. Real world, they'll typically go out to your monitoring service, your Kinks home security. In the game, we have it dialing directly to 911 to dispatch law enforcement to the house when the alarm's triggered. Also, a little bit of an entertainment stretch is the response time is going to be a lot faster than you would typically find in real life, just to add a little bit more challenge to the game. This particular alarm we've got rigged up. Let me actually turn a couple of settings real quick. This particular alarm is using a data connection for the monitoring type. So we got multiple monitoring types just like in real life. This one uses internet connectivity to reach out to the 911 dispatch. But we also have options for cellular, phone, and a self-monitor, which is just the audible alarm. Even just the audible alarm, though, if there's residents in the house, that's going to alert them. They're going to panic. Flight or flight response kicks in. And so we'll go ahead and demo the alarm system here. We've got the front door set to a delayed trigger. The alarm panel's using an armed away state, so that gives us enough time to go through the door and get to the control panel and enter the PIN number if we happen to know it. It's going to be very rare in the game that you know the PIN number, but we have the functionality there, so if you do happen to discover it through whatever means, you will be able to enter it and disable the alarms if you get to it in time. Hopefully I remember the PIN for this house. So you see the text up at the top and then the warning chirp. See if I can actually get to the alarm in time. Oh. Maybe not. Try that again in a bit. Alright, sorry about that. It was a little too slow. At least you you know how much time you have now. So go ahead and start that up again. And if you look at the top left corner, you'll see the debug text that we've got going on. Tells you the current state of the alarm, as it triggers. So the message was just sent, the alarm's counting down. So here's the panel, try to get to it. Now, yeah, the game's going to fully support the VR headsets. So because of this, we're going to have two completely different UI systems in place for the game. For the non-VR, yeah, this is going to be perfectly fine, but yeah, this isn't going to be comfortable. It's going to break immersion if you're wearing a VR headset. Um, so I still got a lot more work to do on that side, but we're going to have full interaction with the panel itself rather than prompting a two-dimensional UI for these kind of things. So expect more on that. We'll probably do a separate video just on the VR aspect of it, and you'll see that kind of interaction later on. I believe the pin for this was 5686. The show button works. Clear button works. Yeah, if we enter the wrong pin, it'll tell us to try again. 5686. So yeah, there we go. That one was correct. All right, so we're in the back of the house now. This box that you see here is it's kind of our placeholder for our ONT optical network terminal. If you have a fiber internet connection, it's kind of the box you see in the side of your house that gives you your connectivity. For our data alarm, this is also how it reaches out to the monitoring service. So we've made this interactable where you can cut the data feed. Not only will this block monitoring communications, but connected clients in the home network of this house will no longer be able to access internet as well. That'll come into play a little bit later in the game. Once we start introducing the hacking mechanics and that stuff. But for the time being, it's the main function is just the alarm communications. You're still going to get the audible alarm, but 911 will no longer be dispatched once you disrupt that. So if you watch the debug text in the upper left, you'll see when I interact with it that the data is being cut. So attempting cut and data connectivity has been cut. So we're ready to enter the house. I didn't set up either of these with the alarm, so we'll move up to the front window there. So we're probably going to bother him watching this show, but I'm going to open this up, and you'll see a string, several strings up here, just giving you the status of what's going on with the alarms again. So the alarm was triggered. Was attempting to connect over the internet, but yeah, I'll show you. It'll be a little bit easier in the log here. But there was no internet connectivity, so the message doesn't go out. All right, we're outside a house Nate's been working on here. Not quite done yet, but he's got doors and windows, so that's enough for us to install the alarm. First thing we're going to need to do is drop in a house manager. So what the house manager is a special kind of blueprint that maintains stateful information for specific to an individual house, and also controls a lot of the AI functions. The residents that are associated to a house. So people walking around the neighborhood, they're tied to a specific house in that neighborhood. A lot of aspects of their AI, like the flight or flight response, their patrol type stuff. We'll probably do an entire video just on the AI stuff. Really, all we need it for right now is just so the alarm panel has a way of connecting to it. So the next thing we're going to put in is the alarm panel itself. We'll probably just throw it on as either of these walls. It's kind of dark in here right now. So let me adjust time of day. Since we haven't installed any lights, just try to make it a little bit easier to see. There we go. All right, so we're going to take our alarm blueprint and just throw it right here on the wall. that about chest height. Let's get it over. Okay, first thing, now that we have the alarm panel and the house manager, is to link the two. So yeah, right here in the alarm blueprint, we've got a house manager. I'm just gonna click the eyedropper and click our house manager, and we're gonna do the exact same thing from the house manager for connecting our alarm panel. So that's simple. We've got the panel linked to the house now. So with that, when the alarm goes off, we can notify the AI. We can put them in panic mode, or flight response kicks in. We can also access the home network to reach out to the monitoring services. So the next step is going to be getting these doors and windows linked up on here. So we'll go back to our alarm panel. And under doors and windows, we got an array set up here. We're going to want 3 elements. So we got 2 windows and a door. Exact same thing we did for the house, the eyedropper. We're just going to click. Go to the next one. And the final one. And we want two-way communication between our windows and our door. This will allow the alarm control panel to arm or disarm the sensors on the doors and windows, and also for the doors and windows to notify the alarm panel if the alarm's been tripped, if it's been opened while it's armed. So because of that, we want to go into each of those and also link our alarm panel. So I'm just going to grab all 3 of them. And I'm going to scroll down here to our alarm section, alarm panel. And once again with the eyedropper, just click the panel. It's good to go. Right now they're all set to a delay. That's the default value we're using. We'll move that over to instant. However, the door we'll put the door back to a delay so we can have that armed away state like the other house that we were using. All right, next thing we want to do is add that keypad integration. So that pop-up UI that we had. Let me just find the trigger for that right here. Simply drop that into place. Well, that's selected. I'm going to name this house 2. I've already set a key for the house with that name. May or may not remember the PIN number for it. And once again, go ahead and link the alarm panel there. And from the alarm panel, we're going to link our keypad as well. That way we have that two-way communication again. Now we also have motion detectors available. So for the motion detectors, it's the exact same blueprint we're using for the alarm. So we'll drop another instance of that right in here. And you'll see this box is our motion detection range. Now it's only enabled when the motion detector is set. So right now it's still an alarm panel. So if we go to the component drop down here, we'll switch that to a motion detector. Definitely need to scale that down. But these are all just temporary kind of assets. We haven't finalized any of them yet. I don't know what's going on. The LOD's taking a while to adjust here. Okay, we'll leave this just as is. So this area here, you can adjust it in the blueprint, but this is your collision box that'll set off that motion detector. So while we have that selected, we'll go ahead and connect it to the alarm panel. and we want to add that two-way communication. So from the alarm panel, we'll also select the motion detector there. So everything's rigged up with the alarm itself. Yeah, we've got a default state right now. It's off. We'll go ahead and set our default to armed, and our other option is what monitor type we want to use. So we can do the data again by placing the ONT in the back of the house, connecting it to the house manager, and it'll be ready to go. For the time being, we'll just use the landline phone. We'll have a similar type of interaction with that, where you can use wire cutters to cut the phone line and disable landline phone and also the communication of the monitoring service. But unless I forgot anything, that really should be all it takes to rig up a home alarm in the game. So when we eventually are able to support the modding, I don't know if that's going to happen at release or post-release, but we try to create these systems, and you'll see the network managers a similar way, where it's going to be something easy for the modders to be able to bring up their own homes and set up their own security systems, set up their own home networks and everything. So from day one, we've got modding in mind while we're designing this. So let's go ahead and give this a try to see if I forgot anything here. So yeah, motion detector was enabled. If you saw the debug text there. So if I walk forward, I should be setting it off. Yep. Yeah, so calling 911 via landline. I don't think you guys want to hear too much of that. Yeah, it's just an example of the motion detector there. We've also got exterior spotlights rigged up to these motion detectors, so they'll turn on, raise suspicion to anyone that sees you lurking around. Just one last thing. I couldn't really show you. It was so dark earlier. It's just the change in the alarm panels here. So right now we got the armed away, which is what we set for the default, and also just close that for now. The armed LED light is illuminated as well. So let me just back out of here, and I'm going to change the default state to disarm now. Yeah, I could have just put in the pin, but I honestly couldn't remember it. And now it's you got the ready light. It's no longer armed away. I hope you enjoyed the video. We look forward to hearing your feedback in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel here. We plan on doing a lot of these videos, so subscribe and you'll stay up to date on when we're releasing them. Be sure to check us out on Twitter. We're always tweeting out the latest images of the game. Be sure to visit our Steam concept page. We're currently redirecting our domain kleptogame.com straight there. We got discussions set up for Q&A with us, also suggestions that you may have. It's also one of the first places that we post any of our updates with the game. That includes our weekly dev blog, our Tuesday feature topic, videos like this we'll hit there first as well. Also, if you want to support the game, we do have an Indiegogo page set up. We got a link for it on the Steam page. You can also go on Indiegogo and just search Klepto, and got a link in the description. We really look forward to having your support, and more importantly, we look forward to hearing your feedback. This is a great opportunity for us to make the game the community wants to see, but we can't do that without hearing what you guys really want out of the game. So let us know, and hopefully you'll join us for the next video.